Good morning and welcome to another video by Rideshare UK, the channel that gets under the skin of Uber, and we're going to do that again today actually. But there has been so much going on, and it's very hard even for me actually to keep up with everything, because I like to dig into certain things, and we're going to do a bit of digging in later on this video. So just hold on for a few minutes while when I get to that. It's quite interesting actually, and it's regarding why drivers, and especially the ones that haven't been active for the last few months, are not being let onto the platform instantly. Actually, they want them to go back into rejoining Uber all over again, but we'll come to that, and it'll be interesting to know why they are doing that. Well, my perspective of it anyway. Right, firstly, I gotta give, what do they call it, big ups, or is it thumbs up? I don't even know what it is. Or is it respect? I think that's probably the latest phrase, isn't it? Anyway, to two companies, okay? Firstly, I gotta give it to Uber. Now, remember last month when I made a video and said, look, if Uber settled this via the drivers and avoiding going through the solicitors firm, which I thought were just ripping us off to shreds, you know, that would be so credible and so much respected by the drivers. And guess what they've done? Yes, they done exactly what I said. And so, you know, where credit is due, I gotta give it to them. And, you know, and basically in behalf of, you know, most drivers, there's still few that think, you know, this is a bad deal. I don't know why, but, you know, we'll just avoid them. You know, to Uber, I'd like to, you know, pass a massive thank you for actually doing this. I think you've done a wonderful job there, and, you know, that is brilliant. Much appreciated by a lot of drivers. So, and the second company I want to mention as well is actually the union, the ADCU. Now, what an achievement by them. You know, these guys, Yassine and James, you know, they were 100% driven, you know, by determination and a goal that puts the interest of the drivers first, because they weren't getting too much out of this. You know, the drivers were the ones who were going to benefit this. And look at it now, we are actually reaping, you know, what they've sowed. But it is important to understand that, you know, these guys didn't have a pot of money, you know, working for them. They didn't have some sort of an insider working for them. They were just doing this, you know, by the money they've raised by the members. And, you know, my views on freeloaders, there's a lot of us out there, you know who you are, you know, the people who just want everything for nothing. You know, the most they do is sign a petition, you know, they think that's going to change everything. But, you know, we are benefiting from this hugely. And I would like personally to say to you guys, look, you know, you need to actually join this union. And not because of what they've just done now, because it's very important to understand that their journey especially has just started. This is a new journey for all of us in a way. And the thing is, this is going into what they call uncharted territory, you know, and drivers are so misconstrued because they don't know what's going on, and you can't blame them. And, you know, let me tell you an example. They think now, for whatever reason, this is what it is. You'll hear it, you know, see it on Facebook and all that. People coming out, drivers coming out and saying, "Oh, we can't be sacked anymore." Duh. You know something? You could be sacked a lot easier now. A lot easier. And who's going to dispute where you've just, you know, if they were to do that to you? So it is undoubtedly very important that you actually join a union now. I don't know, is it £5 or £6 or £7 a month, whatever it is, about 50-60 quid a year. But you are reaping massive rewards by these company. So what's happened over the last few days, the news is out. All the Uber drivers are hearing about this compensation thing, and everyone is going and putting their app on. They're all rushing to put the app on. Now, specifically, this is for those who haven't worked for a while. They've kicked the delivery bags over the fence. They handed back the local base radio they were working for. They've gone to the warehouse and give them the notice, and saying, I'm off to work for Uber. They have giving 8-10% commission rate and everything. This is it. Right. So they gone onto the Uber app, and what's happened is they're greeted with a notification saying that if you haven't worked for a while, now they haven't specifically said what a while is. Someone's saying 90 days, some are saying 60 days, whatever it is, they are saying that you need to start a new process of joining Uber. And you will also be contacted by us within a few weeks to outline how the actual joining process works. And I looked at it and I thought, well, hold on. The first email they sent, they said, you register for your interest, but that link is only valid till the 8th of April. So what's happening here is there's a lot of drivers who weren't able to use that link because it just took them over the time limit, time scale by the time Uber processes the whole thing. But Uber said, oh, don't worry about anything here. You could still make that claim. After the 8th, using our partner portal. And, we're still building the partner portal. And after that date, you could still use that link and carry on with your process. Do not worry. And I'll tell you why you should be worried later on. And, I thought, this Uber is at it again now. Uber is like a rash. It just can't stop doing things. I thought, what are you guys doing? This does not make sense at all. You need more drivers than ever. Because this is very attractive to drivers. Drivers will be very keen to join Uber now. And you gotta, so you could use and abuse them again, And you got a huge marketing recruitment drive on its way as well. It just didn't make sense. So then I thought, I'm going to try and find out if I could see anything else. So I went on Facebook, Twitter and all that sort of thing. Oh, by the way, I met my friend Ali on Facebook. Now, Ali used to work in a grocery shop. And I remember Ali when the metric conversion happened, and he used to always get mixed up with pounds and kilos. But things have changed for Ali on Facebook nowadays. He is our Facebook Uber holiday pay specialist. And there's an old saying, luck will have it. And this is what happened here. I stumbled across a statement by Keller and Walinka. I was going to say something else then, actually. Now, this is the firm that actually fought against Uber in court, the one that represented the 29 claimants and all that sort of thing. And also, they are the leading specialist in claiming back what's yours, the money that Uber owes you. And look, the statement was quite brief, actually. It just went on to outline Uber's requirement for what they need to do with the minimum wage, all that sort of thing. And they were saying, look, Uber didn't go far enough. And then there was a statement on the second paragraph. They said that we are starting to negotiate with Uber. And and I thought, something, the cows come home. So they're saying we're starting to negotiate with Uber, and obviously they're going to say, you're going to get more money. We think you're going to get more money coming through us. That's what this statement is saying. And something, it all made sense. You are negotiating with Uber because Uber knows that it's fallen short on the court demand. And effectively what they're doing is buying out Keller and Linker. And how are they buying them out? By giving them clients or drivers. And who are the drivers? The latecomers. The ones that didn't log on. And they're still entitled to claim. But, we're going to give it to K&L. Because obviously they can't fill in the form before the 8th. And after the 8th, we could give them a choice to actually go through Keller and Linker, and they're going to get charged whatever percentage Keller and Linker charges. Can you see what's happening here? Because Uber could have easily extended that deadline, but it decided not to. And you might say, well, what does Uber gain from this? Well, what did Keller and Linker say? They didn't go far enough. Now, they might, I reckon, they will, because they have to show they're doing some things, they will take them to court again. By the way, it's going to be the employment tribunal case, because Uber's done all the court case up to Supreme. And I think they will put a very weak argument. And you know what? They just might let sneak Uber through the gate, through the door. And it's very important that they do that, because it fulfills Uber's requirement, because they what they've done then, right, is actually escape or avoid other tax issues, as in like VAT and all that sort of thing. So it works for them as well, and they've bought out the law firm. That's what they've done. They've actually and this is what I'm saying, Uber are master of this. You got to know what they're doing, and I keep saying, it's quite easy to read Uber once you know how they actually perform. But that's what's happening, guys. So all of you guys who are thinking, I can't log on and I have to go through the whole process, you are not going to get deactivated, by the way. They haven't deactivated you. That doesn't make sense at all. That opens another floodgate. So you haven't been deactivated. All they've done with you is make sure that the percentage they're going to pay out to you, a huge percentage goes to a third party, i.e. the solicitor's firm that's about to take them back to court. And if they could buy them out with your money, nothing out of their money, nothing out of their pocket, sorry, Uber's job's done. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye bye now.